All right, so I'm trying to record a reading, and I'm doing two methods, one on my phone, one on iPad. The one on my phone is just audio. Um, so yes, today I'm doing a reading for the collective. I hope I'm not moving too much. Doing a reading for the collective for the winter or summer solstice, depending on where you are in the world. Because I'm realizing that I'm really becoming an international babe. So, respect. And basically, we're gonna tap in, tune in to spirit, and ask about this solstice energy, kind of what we're letting go of and what we can expect to be bringing in. I wish I bought a bottle of water. My dog got a bone and he is smacking so loud. Like, it is like, child, please. Like, wait, what are you eating? Dogs are so nasty. All right. So I have a few questions. Um, I'm gonna be doing a 3 card reading, and I'm gonna try to keep it at that. Might ask for some clarifier cards, but I don't know because I don't know. So we're gonna see. But I'm aiming for a 3 card reading. Got a couple questions I want to ask about the energies. I have been practicing trying to read every day, and yeah, I love it. It's a good feeling to be involved, in tune with my practice, even though I'm not at my home base right now, not in my own space, but still being able to just tap in and tune in with myself and spirit and just like get these messages, get channeling divine messages and downloads and just like shit really making sense. So ooh, that King of Cups came out upright. And I ain't even asked no question yet, but this this card has, and I'm recording on my iPad. I know it's the terrible quality, but I'm showing up. This card has been popping up like just everywhere, like in my readings and readings that I've been listening to other people do. So I don't know, that's just some energy right there. Like that might be a clarifier card. So that just popped out of that. So I'm just gonna keep that out just because I feel like he has something to say or a message because he's just been trying to get through to me and I've just been like la 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 carry cups. I keep hearing that. What does it mean? I don't know. So all right. I have these questions written down. Actually, um were kind of recommended to me. Okay. I'm also just taking some time to ground down into the energy, tap in. I was just outside looking at the sky, and so I feel like I'm tapping into the energy because that's what's we're tapping into what's going on in the sky right now. Um, it feels so good to be like out of Mercury retrograde. Like you have no freaking idea. It feels so good, and now we're coming to the end of Sagittarius season. Sag season was not what I expected. It was not as fun as I expected, but got through it. Definitely grateful, definitely reflective. It was a reflective time. So hopefully that resonates with you. Just like a time to just release, let go of what's not serving you. There was some dark cards and some dark things coming out in readings. Yeah. Um, sorry, in readings there was some dark things coming up and just a lot of endings to cycles, and we are closing out on an 8 year, like 2024 adds up to 8 if you add each number. And I just see now 10 of the cups on the bottom of the deck. That's like the underlying energy, like that's where we are now. And just like, how do I want to say this? Just we just were releasing like all year. Like things were ending tragically. I feel like things that we were holding on to, like from the pandemic, like the pandemic had us real anxious, real afraid to let go, real afraid to detach because everything just felt so damn fragile. And it's like now we're feeling more safe. We learned so much during the pandemic about ourselves, about how we operate, about we seen the truth in other people. We lost people that we love. And especially this year has just been like shedding all the dead weight from like the pandemic, all that BS that was going on. I know for me personally, like shedding so much this year. We're shedding toxic relationships. We are just shedding. And this reading is one for the collective, just figuring what the solstice energy is, what it's bringing for us. And I'm just getting like, we just, like a weight has just been released and we're ready to just like move forward expeditiously. Like Mercury retrograde really like slowed us down, had us like reaching back into the past and just like nostalgia, some not so much, revisiting some childhood traumas in our inner child, and just really just reevaluating like what do you want to leave behind this year in this karma. What have you settled, what karmas have you settled, karmic debts um have been eliminated, or did you pick up something this year that you want to return to sender, or um release and change your mind about before the um you know as we go through this winter solstice portal time where we can release shadows, because it's a time of darkness and a time of just quiet and rest, and time to rejuvenate, renew, and like just clear out all that old junk. And you can do it kind of under the radar right now because like everybody's just has so much that they are already worried about. And it's just a time of joy, a time of giving. Like if you celebrating Christmas, it's, you know, that 10 of cups energy as the underlying energy is like, hey, at the end of the day, I know this shit's dark, but we find a way to, you know, get through it and find a reason to smile. Like I drove past the mall today and the exit to get to the, like, it was disgusting. It was diabolical. I was just like, you know what? There's no way that I would be in that shit unless I had kids. Like, I not for nobody else. Cause hell no. There's no way. Um and honestly it was just like if I had kids, I would hope that I could be that parent that like finishes their Christmas shopping earlier in the year. Like I want my kids to tell me what they want for Christmas and I like have it mapped out before my birthday. And my birthday's in October. So like you better know from one Christmas, you better know what you want next Christmas. Like so dead ass. Especially if I gotta go to the store to get it. I can't order online. No. So let's get into the reading. So the first question we're asking is, what is the collective releasing with the solstice? So yeah, spirit, great mother divine, so grateful for you, your messages, and just, you know, want a balance reading today. Let us know, what are we releasing with this solstice energy? Because it's definitely clearing. It's cold as shit. All right, so we got the Four of Swords, and that just fell out in my lap, and it fell out upright, so we'll keep that there. With this card, I'm seeing this girl looks almost like defeated, scared to look ahead at what's next, feeling like there's, you know, like the weight of the world is on her. Swords represent air energy for me, and air energy kind of represents thought, intellect, um, you know, intuition, things like that. So with this being swords on the card, could be she's overwhelmed by her thoughts, overwhelmed by everything that she has to do, things that she has to think about. So we're releasing that stress of like worrying about buying Christmas gifts and you know, like spending our money. Could be, you know, we're releasing that. Maybe this year you're not even exchanging Christmas gifts and you're doing something more meaningful. I saw one of my best friends' mom has been posting like good deeds that she's doing, pretty much, if you want to call it that. But just doing like helpful things or things that are giving back for this season, instead of focusing on, you know, like sitting in traffic for hours at the mall trying to buy who knows what. I don't know because I was not there. Um, no shade to the ones who were though. I mean, there's definitely been a time where I was at the last minute still shopping for Christmas gifts, but just spending money for no reason, buying things that people didn't even tell me they wanted, just to have something to give. Um, so maybe giving back in other ways, and we're releasing that, and just kind of releasing like the pressure of trying to be perfect. I'm getting, and the number 4 to me always gives protection, always gives divine timing for me. So maybe giving in. This is card is representing giving in to divine timing, giving in to your purpose, giving into being who you need to be. Like this is me being who I need to be. Like doing this reading right now, this is what I'm realizing gives me joy, makes me happy. So That's what I'm getting for that card. I'm still not sure why that King of Cups came out. Cups represent water energy, and water energy represents like our emotions, our how we flow through cycles, how we relate. So I guess it would be nice to have some king energy in that area. Maybe that's just another energy that's here to balance out this reading. Let's see what that King of Cups. I glanced at the bottom of the deck and saw the Devil reverse. So it's giving like we ain't playing no more games out here. Like it's really, really getting real. It's really real out here in the field. Like I don't know. I must be getting old because I just say anything. But like for real though, yeah. So maybe we are releasing, and I'm getting not beating ourselves up for taking rest. Like, oh my goodness, it is winter time. It is okay to hibernate a little bit, to isolate a little bit, to take some time for yourself to do things that you need to do or to do absolutely nothing. Like for me, I always feel like this time of year for me is like let me see. Two of Wands reversed. This time of year for me is a time where I have to like make moves, make changes, and kind of rebalance myself. And it's like an awkward time because it's like not the like New Year's, and then that's like so different from like the astrological New Year and when you're really supposed to like renew. But I feel like that is me because I don't want to say shy, but I'm getting like shy natured. People might like try to make moves when no one's looking. Like, you know how every time something comes out in like the news or something, they're like, oh, it's just a distraction. They're trying to distract you from what's really going on. And it's like, oh yeah, while y'all are worried about Christmas shopping and like being with, your families and making everybody smile and things like that, I'm going to focus on, like, I might be fasting, or I might be moving, or I might be like I'm just making some major change in my life while everybody else is like focused on other things. And I've had years where I've been like at the holidays, been completely focused on family and, just rested and ate a lot and, went to holiday parties. That's why I'm saying like that's great. But I'm just saying this year, that's what I'm getting is like kind of like while everyone's preoccupied, let me start so that by springtime I can pop out like brand new girl, because like they say summer bodies are made in the winter. So it's like this when you're really supposed to start. Like you don't have to wait. And I keep getting this ringing in my left ear and people saying like, oh, usually that's like a warning to me, but it's just feeling like confirmation today. Yeah, and I got a second ringing. Like, yeah, spirit's getting my attention. This reading is already 20 minutes. Okay. So, what was I saying? All right, next question. What are we calling in during this new season? So for the collective, what is we calling in? And I know that wasn't proper, but fuck about being proper right now. Mama, mama, stop it. Sorry, I was like laying on my bed, but she's licking herself. Like, don't lick yourself in my bed. That's nasty. All right, what are we calling in this season? Because we have made room. We have made space this year for the ultimate blessings to come in. Like, I don't know about y'all, but my like theme for at least the last quarter of this year, I don't know if it was all year because my memory is bad, but it was giving universe show me how good it can get. And baby, I'm feeling ready. I reflect back to this time last year, and it was a good time. So this feels like a card. Oh, Ten of Swords, upright. What are we calling in? We're calling into the final end of some bullshit. So we released so much, and now we're like, all right, let's really, really close this out for real this time. Like, we're good. This, I did, like I told you, I've been trying to do readings every day, and I did a personal reading yesterday, and the Ten of Swords was in the past position. So now, so the Ten of Swords represents like the end of a struggle, but it's like a gradual process. So, yes, the struggle is ending, but it's still like you just got to get over it. Like you're on the hump, but you're not over the hump yet. So, but it's showing that like, yo, all right, it was there, it was back there, now it's up here, and so you can trust that it's moved. Things are moving, even though it might not seem like it. Things are moving. Things are going forward. Yeah, process is going. You can see, like now we are starting to see the progression. We're gonna start seeing the progression. It's gonna start moving really fast. It's not lagging behind anymore. It's in the present. It's time now. The time is now for that ending to be complete so that the new beginning can get started. All right? So and just like all the cards just fell out. I was gonna say, just to be sure, let's pull a clarifying card for that Ten of Swords, and I'm just gonna pick one of these. All right, we got the Six of Wands reverse. Six of Wands reverse is saying like there's been like some type of loss, like that Wands is like fire energy, and it's giving like, I don't know, it's just giving like you won. Like, accept the victory, why don't you? Like, why are we still hesitating on this Ten of Swords energy we just pulled, like, the Ten of Cups is still underlying, and that six of, like, on that particular card, it has on the wand of the woman who's in front, there's a wreath on her wand, and it's giving, like, like Christmas wreath. It's even like, that's not really what might not be like what's really important this year. Might be a year to, instead of focusing on giving to other people, you might have focused on giving to yourself this year. Gifting yourself with things. Gifting yourself with just getting peace of mind, getting, like, not worried about the fight or winning or losing. You just, like, getting yourself where you need to be. So let's see, what guidance supports the highest good for all? So for the collective, y'all need to, well, I'm gonna say y'all need to, but maybe start cluing in on, like, letting it go. Like, we through that already, okay? Mercury retrograde, like I said, it's over. It's over. I think there was still some other planets in retrograde, but I'm not sure if they're all out of retrograde. Ooh. Okay. Eight of Swords came out. Right ears ringing. Came out reversed on top of the deck. Judgment reversed on the bottom of the deck. So don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be blinded by your thoughts. Maybe get your feet on solid ground. Get grounded. She's standing in a puddle. It's like, wake up. Take off the blindfold. Get your feet on solid ground. Stop being distracted by all this BS that's keeping you stagnant, keeping you like, let go of some of the judgment. Let go of some of the just what do I want to say? What is the word I want to say? Let go of some of the indoctrination and belief that, like, some man is going to descend from the sky in a white robe and save you. And know that the entity that is going to save you is already within yourself. That is a character. So you have to think of yourself in a white robe. Maybe it's your little self. Maybe it's going to be your older self, wiser self. Maybe it's a self from a past life that's going on actually simultaneously with this one. I don't know. But you need to stop being so damn hard on yourself. You need to stop being so damn hard on yourself. Wake up. What is this season really all about for you? What are you closing out on? What do you need to make sure that you don't wake up tomorrow still carrying? Get your feet on solid ground. Get you some rest. Don't start a fire. You know what I'm saying? Find some balance, because we're letting this overwhelm from the four. We're letting this go. In the Four of Swords, the overwhelm, the oh my gosh, how can I do this? We did it. We got up. We made the first step. We working through the phases, and you don't like. No, we won't stop now, but we won't overdo it and burn ourselves out either. Release some of that pressure. It's all going to come together. It's all going to get done. Let what needs to end, let it end right now. Let it go right now. Because, baby, we got big fish to fry, because big things are coming. We already foreshadowed that with the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. All right. So, yeah. So, what guidance supports the highest good for all? All right. I'm going to pull a card now. Ooh, actually, this one feels good. Okay, that's like the blank card in the deck. You are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. So, just like, know who you are. Know that you, like it says, you are a badass being. Believe that. Find the path to your best self. Struggles are over. Certain struggles, because as long as you're alive and you're human, there'll be struggles. But certain struggles, don't worry about it. We are following the path to our best self. So let's get a card for guidance. I feel like that was just, I don't know. We need a card for guidance for this winter or summer solstice. If it's winter solstice, I'm gonna just say it's cold as shit. Snow, like, honestly, I knew that it snowed where I am last night because I was out in it when I was walking my dogs, but like, I didn't wake up to see any snow. But then I went a little farther north where like I actually live, and people had snow still on their lawn. Like, there was mad snow on the ground. Like, what the hell? So we got the Queen of Swords upright. So the guidance is like, I'm getting set boundaries and be firm on them. Like, you are queen. You are trusting your intuition. You are thinking yourself to a better life. Finding your path to your best self. In that path, like, you are responsible for charting that path. You are responsible for making sure that you arrive where you need to be to get your blessing. And what the Queen of Swords is saying, you're already up there. You're already where you need to be. Now you just gotta enforce. You just gotta stay disciplined and confident and know that it's already done for you. Like, you lift your finger and it's done. Queen of Swords she's always giving like Ice Queen to me. And with it being at least where I am, winter solstice, and like I said, I was just talking about how it's so cold in the snow, and it's just giving like, you gotta freeze some people off. Like, when somebody says like to put someone in the freezer, it's like a spell that you can do to make sure that like someone is not my hair keeps falling on my mic, so hopefully it's not messing up the audio. My hair is getting long, y'all. Like, so everybody keeps saying my hair is getting long, and it's making me look, and I'm like, dang, my hair is getting long. Like, what? This is crazy. And like, I'm not doing anything. Like, I think that's the key to your hair, like, growing and thriving, is to, like, leave it alone, let it do its thing. Like, with so many things in life, you just got to give it space to grow. Give it space to be, to thrive, to flourish. And that's what a lot of people don't get. And they want to have control, they want to know, they want to do, they want to, you know. Okay. So the Star card reversed and the Five of Pentacles upright came out. I don't know. I was looking for something to kind of tie everything together. With the Star reversed, yeah, it's given that now is a time where you can lay low in the dark. It's not always about being flashy. It's not always about being in the light, being all out. You can rest. And then everything is fine comes out. I didn't even know this was in the deck. Like, I thought that this was the Ten of Swords. And I'm like, wait a minute. I already pulled the Ten of Swords. So how the hell am I pulling it again? But that just clarifies, like, I feel like those balancing each other out. Like, yeah, some shit is ending for good. It's like, it doesn't have to be a tragedy, but just like some cycle is closing out and everything is fine. It's meant to end. It's meant to be this way. Whatever it is, it had to happen like this. And that just feels so damn balanced. With the Five of Pentacles upright, it's cold, but you bundle up. It's cold, but you still got your feet on the ground. It's cold, but you have a coat. You have a hat. You have a light leading you. You got everything that you need. It's cold, yeah, because you got to freeze some things off. We got to freeze off the rest of that, those people-pleasing tendencies, that just manipulative energy. Like, return to sender, because everything is fine. Don't even worry about that Ten of Swords, because that, like, we're good. Damn. All right. Well, I'm thinking this is good time to kind of close out the reading. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, just giving like, you lit, and things are gonna warm back up. Very, very soon, things will warm back up. Summer will come again, and we're good. That was my reading. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope it resonated with you. Hope it made a little bit of sense to you. And if you still here, just like, let me know. I don't know. Thanks for joining me. I love y'all, and I hope to see you again real soon for another collective reading. Toodaloo.